the company, we're a US-based company based out of Salt Lake City, so we follow all the guidelines of the United States. But our distribution is ran out of Switzerland. We have letters from our attorneys, and I'll kind of sidestep into our attorneys. We have the biggest legal team on the blockchain in the world. Some of you guys might know or have heard of some of these names. Anthony Cuccinelli, who was the Attorney General for the United States. He's on our board of director. We've got an FBI director that sits on our board. We've even got some SEC guys that were with the federal government that now are part of our in-house counsel. So we do everything by the books. That is first and foremost. We don't do any distribution. You'll never hear us telling you go pump a coin or pump a token. We don't do any of that because we don't disperse any of that. That comes from a third party, which is the regulatory way of doing that. And if you guys decide to come on board, before you do anything, you'll have to go through our compliance. And we stress that anytime. Anytime someone tells you you can come in and make XYZ, that is not what we're about. That's not what we educate people. We want to educate you the right way, which is believing that we build real brands which have real value, and they also have real utility. When you talk about the length of time that a company's been in business on the blockchain, that means they've had usually success in utility, or at least that's what they should be doing. And if they really have utility, then you know that you can use that token for multiple purposes instead of just one way that it's being used. So I'll kind of speed through that. I really wanted to kind of get that all in so you know that we're not a flyby company. I joined this platform full-time in 2018. So I've been here, oh goodness gracious, 8 years. Oh wow. I've been telling everybody 7 years. Okay, so it's been 8 years. Happy anniversary to me. It's been a minute. But when I came aboard, the gentleman that created this whole ecosystem, he was a very wealthy man already. He doesn't do this for money. He does this because he wants to change the world. And when I say change the world, our slogan is blockchain with a purpose. We're out here solving real world problems. And that when you solve real world problems, the money always comes, but we don't ever follow with money. We're not one of these get rich quick, as I mentioned multiple times, and I'll keep saying that. We've been here for a long time, and we plan on being here a lot longer, is if everybody plays the part and you really talk about the projects and you don't talk about getting rich, or we don't pay people per day. We don't ask what an ROI is. All of those type of things, those are companies that are unfortunately scams. Real blockchain projects, you'll never hear anybody talking those kind of verbiage or those kind of questions. So we won't ever talk about that. So the first company we launched, if you guys have been in blockchain for a while, when I say launch, we have 50-50 ownership in it, is a company called Gala Games. We took that from 0 to 5 billion in our first 24 months. And what I did to support that blockchain, I bought 11 software nodes from that particular platform. At the time, I was living in Tampa. I bought those nodes to support that gaming platform. I think now we're the largest gaming platform, or the second largest, first or second largest gaming platform in the world, with over 25 million users using that platform. We've created more NFTs than any platform in the world using our platform over there, which is a gaming platform. Some of you guys may have heard of a guy named Snoop. We've brought on Snoop. I have a Death Row chain from Snoop personally, which is pretty cool. If you're in the music, we've built out Gala Music. The company's called Gala. I don't know if I mentioned that. We've got a movie sector to that. I do not own the company. I don't represent the company. I'm a user, and as a true decentralized platform, we, the node owners, run the companies. There may be a CEO that's in hand, but the way a true decentralized platform works is we all have our interests in that. When you buy a node, every node that you have a voting right in the overall say when a vote goes to the charter. So I'll tell you guys, it was a fun ride. I can talk about what I've made in the past. I can never talk about future earnings. So I'll just kind of show you guys a little bit about Gala Games real quick, and what the success we've had just by owning some of these software nodes. So this is my personal back office, as you can see here. What happens is when you buy these software nodes, they have that responsibility. This is on the blockchain. You can see my inventory. I'm still getting about 7,369 Gala for free every day right here in my distribution. And I bought those nodes June of 2019. And these are my music nodes. And this is my movie nodes. Excuse me. So you can kind of see right here, this was 1 day ago. Every day, as long as my nodes are online, you can't say the word residual. This is not something that pays you residually. We don't use words like that because your node has to be running. Let's just say you live in Tampa, Florida, where I'm from, electric, and you have one node run on your computer, the electric goes out in your house. That means you're not connected to the network. Therefore, it's not residual, right? Because you're offline, you're off the network. So we don't use words like come get rich with us. We get paid every day residually for the rest of your life. We don't do that. These are real blockchains. So we make sure our verbiage is said the right way. And if you want to build something that's going to last, you have to learn the right verbiage. So right here, as you can see, though, these are, and I can keep going day in, day out, but I'll show you really quick because a lot of people like, is this really real? Did this guy really make $10.4 million only putting in 15K? So I like to show people, let me kind of refresh the screen here. Or like to kind of show people that the past history and so we took zero. I remember when we were launching and the guy said, hey, have you looked in your back office? Because I didn't do anything with Gallifrey. I helped launch, I helped sell a lot of the nodes, and then I got busy. COVID hit 3 months after we started selling the nodes. So during that whole COVID time, I flew to Mexico and I was doing some other businesses out in Mexico for PPE and stuff. And then I came back and I had about 18 to 20 million Gala sitting in my wallet. And the guy kept calling me. He's like, man, have you seen your back office? Have you seen what's going on? I was like, man, I've been busy doing what I'm doing. I haven't had a chance. I know I pay my monthly fee, so I know my nodes are online. I know that's happening. He said, log into your back office, look what you have. So I logged in and I saw that I had a lot of distribution in there. I said, well, is it worth anything? He said, yes, absolutely. So I saw it go from 3 cents to 20 cents to 40 cents to 60 cents to 80 cents. So at about 67 cents, I looked in my wallet and I had over $10.2 million of Gala, real dollars worth. And so I was like, holy cow. So as an entrepreneur in my life, I've never had that kind of money. I don't come from money. I was extremely excited, happy. So on my vision board here in home, I'd always wanted a Bentley. So I had enough to buy 36 of them cash. So I was scared to death. I was like, I don't really want to spend that kind of money if this is not going to last. My mom's like, if you're not going to go get it now, when will you ever get it? So I went out and got my brand new Bentley, which was pretty cool, $300,000 car, just to show people this is real. This is something that happened.